Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Murray a give. This is Drake. They find some open field here. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 73 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Devon Kennard coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, he hits Gronkowski on the out route. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. We'll see what kind of mindset they have. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And he's got Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady again for Evans. This time he's got him. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Complete to Mike Evans. 47 yards. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the toss, Drake going left. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out.
Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 50 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. And shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down by...
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
The first quarter with the score Cardinals 16, Buccaneers 8.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down at 8.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
45.
On first down, Drake. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's brought down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run toss to the right with Drake. And he's got some space here. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. Give him 42 yards on the ground. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
And 13.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Brady's throw there complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Brady again. Flushed out right. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to number 87.
Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys going to football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 36 yards on the play. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Second down and goal. Murray slot. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. That's their own. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Play brings up second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Brady to throw on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
32. Buccaneers 15. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head...
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Going up top for Miller. It got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and they certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
32.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Arizona.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces tosses it incomplete.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77, and Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. Only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before
down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Suck up for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 32, Buccaneers 29.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit.
There he goes, left
bring
side.
it, baby, bring it.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've had to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll throw from the gun.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, CD, we are 3 weeks into the NFL season, so curious to get maybe your biggest surprise so far. Would it be the Bears at 3-0?
Yeah, I think that's
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to...
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rob Gronkowski, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And the lead is down to 2.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 38, Buccaneers 36.
Bradley following the touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a handoff for Drake. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. Murray now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the toss play, this is Drake. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Drake. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. 36. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
First down.
On 1st down, Brady. It's a slant to Gronkowski. And he's got this down to the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady now on 1st down. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Brady to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski unable to hang on, but it'll be second and goal.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Ryan.
So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich, at Maryland in college, did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and I was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll buy some time right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And out across midfield down to the 45. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, it's Drake, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Back to throw.
And 9.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Murray finds the open target, Arnold. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. The carry here for the big tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Murray to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Cardinals 44, Buccaneers 43.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And a bucket.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
A handoff to Fournette. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a give to Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. This is Fournette. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they have regained the lead.